With that being said, we're going to move on. I want to throw out a couple upcoming fights this weekend. The first ones are going to be on a Friday night. We're going to start off talking about knockouts. Deontay Wilder returning to the ring. It's been 1 year since he was knocked out versus Zhang, and he's lost 2 in a row. He's trying to get back on the win column. I like the path they're taking here. They're going off the unbeaten path, so to speak, fighting an opponent, Tyrrell Herndon, a guy who's been knocked out 5 times before. And this fight is going to be on BLK Prime TV from Kansas. Again, Deontay Wilder's return to the ring. Just want to get your thoughts and a little preview what to expect in this one.
Yeah, this won't take too long, bud. I know you like that. The fans like that. I'm going to get right to it. If you wanted to put weight on, bud, if you want to put a little weight, I know there's a lot of people out there saying, Teddy, I want to take weight off. Okay, here. Right here, okay? I got you. Gives you everything you need. You can take some weight off. But if you want to put weight on, you go to Carvel. If you want to come back from devastating knockout losses, if you want to come back at a late point in your career after you've been obviously losing fights, which is what Wilder and his people want, you go to Carvel. You go to a place where you can get just what you want. I want a medium cone with sprinkles. I want a guy available to build my confidence back up. I'm not knocking any fighter, but I'm being real with you. And you get a guy like Herndon. You get a guy that's been knocked out. You get a guy who's available. You get a guy that you don't have to look for. You get a guy who is 38 years old. I think he's 38, but he's somewhere in that neighborhood. You get that guy. You go to the place where you find what you need for what you're looking for. You're looking to gain weight, you go to Carvel. You're looking to get confidence back, you look at the record book, you call up the right matchmaker, and you get the right guy. They got the right guy to get confidence back. Now, anything could go wrong. I don't know what Wilder has left. That's the only thing that's left to a little bit of finding out. Otherwise, it's kind of like a closed book for me. But you never know. You just don't know psychologically and physically what Wilder has left. But other than that, they're picking a guy to get, not to get fatter, but to get more confident. I'm going to take a guess and put a round on it. I'm going to put a round. I know that Herndon's been knocked out early in the first round by some of the good fighters.
Efe Ajagba knocked him out in 1 round, and Richard Torres, current heavyweight, former Olympic silver medalist, he knocked him out in 2 rounds.
Okay, I'm going to say that those 2 fighters were more prone to be aggressive, and they were still undefeated in their career. They were still on the upswing. Wilder is not on the upswing. Wilder might be a little tentative now, coming off of the losses he's coming off of. So at 39 years old, so I'm going to evaluate it differently. I'm going to put out a different guess. I'm going to say that's going to buy him a little time. It's going to buy Herndon a little time. Well, Wilder's not going to go right after him like he would if he was younger or he was undefeated or 100% confident. It's going to take him a minute to kind of get his feet under him, right? Get his sea legs back where he can feel good again. So I'm going to make it 3 rounds. That's long. When you consider that he's been knocked out in 1 round by these other guys. And people are going to say, well, Wilder's capable of knocking him out too in 1. Of course he is. I'm just going to say he's going to go about it a little less quickly. And that's going to allow Herndon to last 2 to 3 rounds. 2 to 3 rounds.